Hello, and welcome to SPSTV's Christmas Special. I'm Sabrina Terrell. Today is our Christmas special, so this show will not be in traditional news format. We take a look at a special interview with advisor Trent Jones about the opportunities available here at SPSTV. We'll also learn about the impact that mixed martial arts has had on a local high school student. And of course, getting into the Christmas spirit, we'll also learn how to correctly wrap a present from an expert elf. Today is Wednesday, December 19th, and SPSTV's Christmas special starts now. Our top story. The Jones Center for Families held a transition fair for Springdale School District students who receive special needs services to connect them with resources in the community to better equip them for the next phase in their journey after high school. Drew Jenkins brings you the story.
Special Services partnered up with Community Resources to create the Transition Fair, where students with special needs can attend and get guidance for their future.
This is a program for Springdale students, and therefore we have networked and collaborated with agencies, service providers, community resources, so that they come and parents have an opportunity to know what's out there for their students. We wanted to make sure that they knew that there is a continuum of services, that there are lots of opportunities that are made available for their students.
Har-ber High School senior Dina Slank keeps going to college in mind, but learns about other opportunities available to her.
I've been here since I'm a senior. I've been here 3 times. Right now, my mom wants me to go to Lifestyles and go there and get me into that program. And then after that, then I probably go to college. I don't know yet.
Most high school graduates already have a plan for life after high school, but special needs students need to know what options are available.
A lot of times, early on, students know what they want to be. Well, so often, when students have really severe disabilities or just a disability in itself, sometimes they have to be able to know what their strengths and weaknesses are, what they can do, what they're willing to do. And so our job is just to arm them with the resources and the knowledge to know that, these are some things that are out there for you.
Thanks to the Transition Fair, these students know of the many opportunities they have. For SBS TV, I'm Drew Jenkins.
Thanks, Drew. Many colleges around the area were in attendance at the Transition Fair, including the University of Arkansas and NTI, to give students information about their future. Another group impacting the community is the TK Mixed Martial Arts Academy. Springdale High School student Justin Brumley is a passionate martial artist who gives back to the community while simultaneously relieving stress.
Defending yourself can be a challenge, especially when one's emotions and adrenaline are rushing. At TK Martial Arts Academy, their goal is to train people to overcome that challenge and learn self-defense skills, but at the same time get a good workout. At TK Martial Arts Academy, fighters practice in 4 different disciplines.
There is Muay Thai, which is what you see right now, wrestling, Jiu-Jitsu, Judo.
Justin Brumley, a passionate martial artist who's taken all 5 courses, and discusses the benefits of learning the martial arts.
Physically, I've gotten a lot stronger, a lot faster, and I'm a lot more focused than I used to be. I have ADHD. I've had it since I was a kid, since I was about 5 years old. And martial arts has helped me, calm it down to a point where it doesn't really affect anymore.
Martial arts do not only teach fighting skills, but also instruct students on how to handle an altercation with a bully.
Martial arts will teach you how to not only self-defend yourself, but it will teach you discipline. It'll teach you the self-confidence that you need to stand up to the bully.
Trainers at TK strive to teach and demonstrate 5 core values: respect, humility, perseverance, self-control, and honesty that helps one's inner man and outer man's lifestyle.
It affects them in so many different positive ways, as cliche as it sounds, the self-discipline for the children all the way up to self-defense on the street. It's just too many to actually name different positive ways that it affects people's lives.
Not only do students and local martial artists train at TK, Tim also trains police officers and other MMA fighters across the globe.
Yeah, not only do I teach civilians, but I also teach police officers, not only in this state, but all over the country and all over the world. I teach German and Austrian police, and so I've got different accounts, a lot of different accounts on how some of these techniques have been used in the street.
After the fighting and training is all said and done, the growth and learning one gets from martial arts molds one into a better individual.
The growth of the students is amazing. From the first day they come to even 3 months down the road or 6 months down the road, it's amazing the growth that I see, and that's the complete satisfaction for me, is seeing my students grow.
We'd like more people here, you know, more teenagers here if possible. You know, I'd like to see people my own age group and possibly a little bit lower, you know, here, because it's also great for teenagers going through, you know, tough times. You can get a lot of your anger out and a lot of your issues out that way.
For SPSTV, I'm Augusta Neal.
Not only does MMA help people get in shape, it's also known to boost morals and values. Switching gears now, it's time for our Christmas special. We go to Grace Martin to get us into the Christmas spirit with a story about how Christmas has evolved over the years.
Christmas has always been a time to gather around with family and loved ones to celebrate the season. But over the years, Christmas has evolved into a very new and exciting event. Many of the Christmas traditions that are honored today weren't always the norm. One of those traditions is wrapping our Christmas trees with strands of electric lights. Before electric light bulbs, trees were lit with candles attached to the tree branches with melted wax or pins. It wasn't until 1882 that Edward Johnson, a man who worked for Thomas Edison, birthed the idea of using small electric light bulbs to light up a Christmas tree. In the 17th century, Christians would display burning candles in the windows of their homes so that passers-by would know it was a Christian home where other Christians were welcome to come and worship with the house's residents. In 1880, Thomas Edison created the first outdoor electric light display. He constructed the display on the outside of his laboratory for people to see from a nearby railway. Thomas Edison's model evolved over the years into the elaborate and maybe a bit competitive Christmas displays we see today. Even the man some people consider to be the symbol of Christmas has transformed over the years. Santa Claus began as Nicolaus of Myra, a 4th century Greek saint famous for secret gift giving. The saint's custom of leaving coins in people's shoes left out for him became a legend throughout Europe, and his spirit of generosity easily wove itself into the heart of the Christmas season. Although not everything we think of when we think of Christmas is the same as it's always been, this time of year maintains a very unique and special spirit of togetherness and generosity.
Thanks, Grace. Statistics show that each year, more than 3 billion Christmas cards are sent in the U.S. alone. Wow. Another interesting fact, giving gifts in wrapping paper became a tradition at the beginning of the 20th century, and as of 2010, wrapping paper accounts for over $2.6 billion a year in retail sales. Have you ever wondered why you can't wrap a gift as neatly as your friends can? With Christmas just around the corner, presents catch a lot of attention. Let's find out how to correctly wrap a Christmas gift with help from our expert elf and Andrew Onstad.
Hello everyone, and welcome to my house. My name is Andrew Onstad, and today we're going to show you how to wrap a Christmas gift. Here's my partner right here, Edward. Edward doesn't talk too much, and frankly, he's from actually the North Pole itself. He was a kick-out elf. He didn't do so well, but we're going to train him, and hopefully he can get back to Santa Claus. So, let's begin. Hello! And as I was saying before, we're going to show you some simple items that you can use to wrap gifts. Now then, what we have here is tape, scissors, a pin, and wrapping paper. And most importantly, a TV remote. Why a TV remote, you may ask? Well, when your assistant is doing all the work, you can sit back and watch TV and relax. Welcome back, my friends, and I forgot to mention a box. A box, above all things, is your most important friend when wrapping. Now, our dear assistant went off and decided to make his own present just for me, which I'm very thankful for. But here we are, we're going to go and show you how to wrap one now. Alright, and welcome back. We're going to go and cut the paper, and then we're going to go ahead and start folding and creasing and doing all that fun stuff. So then, let's begin. Let's see here. Creases right here. You should always stick, and if you can, get gridded paper. And if you don't, this is where your pen comes in handy. Because you can fold it up right up here, find the crease, and then you cut along that line. Draw it out, of course. Basic information. So, if I can do this without tearing it, oh, there we go. we will have ourselves a Merry Christmas. Up. There we go. So now then. Oh bugger. Alright, we're back, and what we're going to do is fold up and crease our paper, keeping it good and straight. Nothing says, hey, it's Christmas, like straight paper. Let's go and get that like that. Hold it down. Alright, fold this up right here. Get that. Oh, it's coming together quite nice. Quite nice. Nope, it's doing it again. Edward! Oh, no, I got it. Got it. Alright, we're gonna go and just do that right here. And thus beginning the lateral sides of the box. We're gonna go ahead and fold in the creases like so. Keep it all nice and neat. As you can see there, it's beautiful. We're gonna take a lot of tape. We're gonna tape it back. Just tape it back. See, it's pretty already. It's looking quite nice, I think. I'll make an excellent gift wrapper. Let's go to this next side right over here. Make sure that we're getting all that. No, I'm good, Edward. Stay right there. Okay, here we go. Up, I can't see. I'm blind, okay. And now let's go and see the end product after I've made it all nice and neat. Hello and welcome back, friends. As you can see, my gift is perfectly wrapped after, I'd say about 15 minutes. And let's go see what Edward's up to. Edward, how's your gift wrapping coming along? And there you have it! This is why he's not hired at the North Pole. Oh well. And with that, I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good day to all. Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.
Thanks, guys. Around the district, holiday performances are in full swing. Check out the school district's holiday lineup now, all to be covered by SPS TV for view on our YouTube page. Coming up after the break, SPS TV advisor Trent Jones sits down for an interview about this class with the Director of Communications, Rick Schaefer. But first, check out what SPS TV has to offer you.
I'm Andrew Onstead, and today we're here to blow up a turkey. That's right. SPS TV is a class of advanced students in the video production world for senior students. I am now able to create what I like to do, which is make the action sport videos. And with that, being what I like to do, I'm able to make those videos and then publish them on Channel 219.
As I get to meet new people, work with new people. Mr. Jones has helped me a lot as a producer. I've had many experiences with that, as I said, and I've also worked with many professionals. I've made connections with people that I normally wouldn't have met through SPS TV.
We are the ones that fall, it's like a heat sun. We are the ones that fall, Lord, my life is done.
At SPS TV, you never know what Mr. Jones is gonna go tell you. Go shoot this, go interview this person at this school. You never know what's gonna come about, so that's exciting.
I would recommend joining SPS TV because it's good opportunity. There's a lot of good opportunities with it, and you learn new things. You think you know a lot of stuff until you come here and then you learn new things.
Look, Dad, I made a film.
Welcome back to SPSTV's Christmas Special. Now we take a look at what Springdale Public Schools TV is all about with Trent Jones and Rick Schaefer.
I'm Rick Schaefer, Director of Communications for the Springdale School District, and Trent Jones is the Director of Multimedia and deals with students. And Trent, we've kind of enjoyed partnership here this year. It's been a unique first semester for us. Tell us a little bit about what you're doing with your students.
Well, the first, thank you for letting us join on here and talk to you guys and working alongside of you. We have a really special opportunity for what we do with our students. It's similar in framework to kind of what NTI has been doing, or what the JAG program is. And we discovered that with the proper structure and the proper opportunities for kids, they come flooding into the media world, and they love it. Communications is everywhere when you think about it. So what we did was we organized this program, and students at their individual high schools, Springdale or Har-ber, both have award-winning television broadcast programs, but when they become a senior, they can choose to take this class for multiple hours. So the concept is, if you took this class for, say, first and second period, you'd come here and start your day, and then you'd go back to your respective school and take your math, English, science, and social studies. And it kind of helps you get a real-world working environment. We work alongside Al Lopez and DJ Torres, 20-plus years experience in this business. We work alongside you. You're one of the legends in communications in Arkansas. We work alongside Wayne Stellick, another legend in Arkansas. Unbelievable opportunities for our kids to come in and make television and work alongside professionals.
One of the things you've been able to do, and it's been kind of fun, we in the communications department, we use Facebook frequently, we use our website, and we hope that you're using the Springdale School District Facebook, because you're going to see different things every day about great events going on in the Springdale School District. But with your cameras and with your students, you've been able to capture some of the better stories that are on Facebook or on the website, or even some that we haven't covered, and show those video-wise to the patrons of Springdale.
Sure, and I think that is a major development in our communications department. For years, you've been doing great work with your storytelling and your pictures, and we in the media department were doing great work, and Al was doing great work, but now we're all coming together. And so when you tell a story, I can also capture it on video, and we can have kind of the symbiotic approach where we are able to reach more of an audience and share the good stuff that's happening in Springdale. And then the real key to all of that is putting kids in that opportunity. When you put kids in the opportunity to see other good people, but then also to tell their story, it just creates this wonderful circle of influence. And everybody begins to do good and to tell good stories, and you just reach a wider audience.
The media profession is changing dramatically, almost by the day, but the concepts that you're teaching, these students are going to be able to use no matter what area of media they go into. And I would suppose that at least some of your students are interested in making a career of this.
Oh, you bet, absolutely. And you're right, you nailed it. If you look at departments all across the country, not just necessarily local news or Hollywood studios, we're talking Walmart needs communication, strategic communication, video communication, Hunt, Tyson, small business, school districts. Communication and the art of communicating is, it has been around forever. And the more that we kind of ingrain it and structure it into lesson plans, and we help teach kids, the positives are undefinable. It helps kids become mature young adults and prepares them for the next step in producing stories or communicating with professionals.
The other thing about communication skills, if they go into the media or they go into business, any other area, those are probably the most vital skills that you can carry with you.
Oh, absolutely. And it's funny, quick backstory, in 2005, my first year teaching, and I mean, I was wide-eyed. I was like, oh my goodness, what am I going to do with these kids? We rewrote the state frameworks. And the original state frameworks for television productions, was like this thick. And there's just no way that you'd ever get through all that. So all of the teachers, we all came together and we kind of said, what is the common thread through everything? Accountability, work ethic, storytelling, attribution, pre-production, post-production, production. And that's what we started doing. We started teaching the kids basic skills that they could apply to whichever creativity they want to take it to. So if they wanted to do business communications, it's still the basic framework. If you wanted to do local news, interview programs, engineering, whatever, it's still the basic framework. And, you know, I think it's already yielding good results with what our kids are doing.
Kind of interesting also because kids love social media, and YouTube is a bursting social media. In fact, it's almost as big as Facebook these days, and even this program and others, you're using YouTube to get the word out besides just using standard television.
Sure, no, and you nailed it. We kind of call it the symbiotic approach, thinking that your story that you tell or that we tell is worth being told, or we wouldn't have been there. So we find these avenues where people are going. Facebook, the Springdale Schools Facebook has 7,500 people on it. Our YouTube channel has 35 subscribers as of right now within 4 months of it being existing, 5,000 views. Our web page gets several thousand hits. So the concept is if we can figure out a way to put it all together and have one unified voice coming out, then now you're talking not 7,500, but adding the YouTube in, you're talking 15,000 and moving on and on. And you know, that's kind of the goal, is figuring out how to unlock the opportunities for our students and have it benefit them, have it benefit us, and have it benefit our community. And I think that's a really positive development on how we've put all this together.
As you think about doing this in a first semester, and it took you a while here to get used to this building, this facility, and all of those things, how has the first semester gone for you, and what are you anticipating from January till the end of the school year?
Sure. When we first started, it was funny. I got moved over here in the middle of the summer, so a lot of students didn't know that I was not going to be at Har-ber anymore. So I had to literally go out and actively recruit students, and that was hard to do because I wasn't sure. I couldn't exactly tell them we will be making shows every week. That was my goal, but I wasn't sure. So some of my students make fun of me because when I was recruiting them back in the summer, I kept saying things like, we're going to be doing lots of building of sets, we're going to be running lots of cables, and that's not really very appealing to large masses.
Yeah.
And so now I catch them realizing that we're making TV every week, you know. And what's going to happen is, let me say it this way, I want to teach students skills to apply it to the creativity that they want. So the vision is to cover every possible thing we can: fine arts, school boards, sports, movies, news programs, entertainment, information, infotainment, to cover it all. And that's the goal, is to allow students to take their innate skills and develop them and apply them in a manner that benefits our community.
It's a great way of summing it up, because what's happening is these students are having a good time, they're telling stories, the community is hearing the stories, and at the same time they're learning for their future. Don't know how it could be any better than that.
That's right. Win, 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 win.
All right. Thanks, Trent.
Yes, sir.
Opportunities are plentiful down at SPSTV, and we encourage everyone to stop by our YouTube page, Springdale Schools TV, to check out more of what we're all about. Coming up after the break, we'll get an inside look at the fast-paced sport of BMX and feel the impact of a dramatic short film by SPSTV's Ashley Duckworth and Sarah Smith.
When I grow up, I want to be a doctor.
When I grow up, I want to be a music teacher.
When I grow up, I want to be a counselor.
When I grow up, I want to be a future NBA player.
The Springdale Schools, dedicated to our students, dedicated to our community, and dedicated to excellence. The Springdale Schools, building future leaders.
Thank you.
Welcome back. If anyone has ever wondered what it's like to be a national racer involved in a rigorous action sport like BMX or motocross, we've got your inside look. Lane McCall shares now.
So the race that I won is called the Race of Champions, or the President's Cup, if you will. And it's what this race is the top 10% of riders out of each state within their own district compete in this for the first place cup and the #1 number plate. And it's why this event is so important is because each rider is representing their state. And whoever wins the first place position and the first place only gets what's called the Rock 1 plate. And this plate you get to run all the next year, and is what that means is, hey, I'm #1. And it's just, it's bragging rights basically. And that's why this event is such a big event.
We are now leaving the Watkins house for
Watkins residence. Say goodbye to home for the weekend.
4 days.
He took a right-hand turn out of turn #1.
Winning first place is the best feeling in the world. The reason why it was such a big race for the competitors was because for the pros, it had several $1,000s on the line, and the winner takes all. It was really good. We had a pretty good turnout. We got to watch some good pro racing and amateur racing.
Yeah, I thought it was very awesome.
Well, it's just the fact that it's something different. You know, I'm so used to riding, you know, outdoor tracks. And, you know, with this new arena cross deal for the Bikes, Boots, and Barbecues, it was really a change that I really wanted to do, so.
My favorite part was seeing everybody getting to ride, you know, everybody getting to have fun. You know, it's always fun to be able to go out there and race your own race, you know.
Just come to this race just to have fun. Kind of just something different. Arena cross I don't get to ride very often, just about once or twice a year. I'm used to the motocross, and the arena cross is just a different environment.
It was right here in Springdale, Arkansas. You know, not many people or the fans in that town have seen a motocross race, much less an arena cross. So it was a really big event to the spectators as well as the motocrossers. And it was really cool because, you know, not a lot of people get to race, you know, something like that. You know, really big, tall, technical jumps. You know, it's just tons of fun.
whenever that gate drops, it's a total different story. Every rider's competing bar to bar for that first place position, and they'll give it all that they got to win. The main event, it's all out because how you finish is how you finish.
It's a great feeling because when you're up in the air, it's just, you can't imagine really actually doing it. It just, you really don't think, you just do. My favorite section was the catapult.
I mean, it was just a super big jump, and it was like 65 feet long.
The catapult is the biggest jump there, and the feeling when you're going up to the face, it's just,
there's just nothing that compares to the finish line as you're going through the air, you know.
It's awesome.
There's nothing that compares to that. It's just such a good feeling. I mean, it was a great atmosphere with several riders, lots of good racing going on, and there's just nothing that quite compares to the arena cross and the electricity that goes on through the building, because the fans love it, the racers love it, it's just great racing.
Thanks, Lane. BMX is ranked one of the most endurance-filled sports in the nation. Switching gears now, we go into the life of a filmmaker with a short film by Ashley Duckworth and Sarah Smith.
You came.
Of course I came. I was always here.
too.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Thanks, Ashley and Sarah. We have several talented filmmakers in the Springdale School District. The Springdale TV classes will be taking a break between December 22nd and January 8th, and during that time, be sure you explore our YouTube channel for films by Ashley and Sarah as well as other filmmakers, and to check out some of the district's holiday performances. And now, to wrap up our first semester in SPSTV's new studio, we want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Now we'll leave you with some New Year's resolutions. I'm Sabrina Terrell with SPSTV, and my resolution is to work hard with the studio and cast in the spring to prepare for life after high school. See you in 2013.
My favorite part of the holidays is family time. I have 3 grandchildren, and so getting together with family anytime is my favorite time of the year.
My favorite part about the holidays is basically like getting a break from high school and then being with my family through Christmas and hanging out with my friends and just hanging out.
The food and having to spend time with friends and family.
I love getting together with my family, and then we make sugar cookies and do homemade icing, so that would be my favorite part of the holidays.
Just being with family and being off work.
No school, and I get money, I get paid.
My favorite part about Christmas is probably going up to Podunk, Missouri and hanging out with my redneck family. There's nothing better.
My favorite part about the holidays is eating with my family.
Being with family and seeing the good that everyone in the community has done for other children, the needy children in the area.
I have a lot of resolutions, New Year's resolutions, but one of them is to have all A's next semester.
My New Year's resolution is to get money and get paid.
Definitely to work out more.
To be closer to God and make my children get closer to God.
Probably to get more projects done around my house.
To involve more people in civics and civic participation. So we plan to run a more aggressive campaign and get people participating, especially in the legislative session, because it's important for the community to have all segments of the community active and participating.
To learn to be kinder and more patient with others.
To get organized, and everybody says lose weight, so I think I would choose a healthier lifestyle for the year 2013.
My New Year's resolution is to be more positive and smile more and be really friendly all the time.
My New Year's resolution is to be more timely and to make sure everyone knows that glitter is a color.
Our favorite part of the holidays.
Family.
Food. And home for the holidays with everybody. The Springdale Outreach Clinic would like to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a very healthy 2013.